1.
Hello and welcome everyone to this very special YouTube live session by Atal Innovation Mission. The ATL team is proud to have this session today to recognize the achievements and efforts of our exemplary teachers of change. My name is Dipali Upadhyay. I'm the program director for Atal Tinkering Labs. And we are joined today by a very special group, which is of our exemplary teachers of change, who will be sharing some key messages with us. And we will be unveiling the ETOC third edition book celebrating the achievements of these teachers. We also have a very special guest with us today, who's the new mission director for Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav. He has recently joined us, and we are very glad to have him in this session today for multiple reasons. Dr. Chintan Vaishnav comes with an engineering background. He's a socio-technologist. He solved a lot of problems and issues for underserved communities and has dealt with numerous projects across the globe. He's also a teacher, and that's what makes it even more special that he comes with that background and orientation, and he relates very well to education as the greatest source of giving back to the community. And he comes most recently from MIT Institute, a world-renowned university. And he is here to share with us his experience and his journey and guide us through this next phase of our growth in Atal Innovation Mission. Dr. Chintan Vaishnav has worked on several projects in the space of technology design and entrepreneurship for emerging communities. He's worked in the space of system dynamics modeling, network science, and has, of course, done multiple initiatives for the governments in the US and in India. And he's here with us today to share his few words and share his experience with us and just launch the ETOC book virtually. Thank you so much, Dr. Chintan. We're pleased to have you for this session here today. And thank you all the exemplary teachers of change who are here with us today. And we also give a big thank you and shout out to the teachers who couldn't join us for this session today. But we do recognize and appreciate all your efforts as well. Dr. Chintan, over to you to share your few words with the teachers who've joined us today on YouTube Live as well as on WebEx. Thank you.
Dipali, thank you. And it's a distinct honor for me to be here in terms of recognizing on behalf of AIM, Niti Aayog, Government of India, the outstanding work that these teachers of change have done, the students they've nurtured, the mentors they have taken along on this journey. And all of this to push our mission to continue to ignite uh, uh, innovation on the ground. So my heartiest congratulations to everybody, all the winners and everybody who has supported them. As Dipali said in her very kind introduction, I want to speak to you as a teacher. So I was trying to think about ATLs and the roles of different actors that make ATL possible. And I thought the ATL in charges are really the most important piece on a chessboard. So if it is really the ATL in charges that really can make or break an ATL. I was reflecting upon my own time as a student through school, college, later on as a university at a university in India as well as in the United States. And I was trying to think that what was the role a lab in charge played for me. And as a child, the lab was there. Children were there. Children were very excited to carry out their experiments and all that. And it was really the lab in charge who made it or could break it. It was the lab in charge who nurtured that curiosity, who gave them the access, who was there for them to take them along and have them realize their dream. And so I think you have a very key role to play, and I thank you and commend you for your exemplary commitment to this work. later on, as I went to United States, I realized that there can also be labs where there is no in charge when you grow up. There were labs where you could just have a 24/7 ID and you could get in and out of it, and you could work that all the time. But I think that confidence and passion for working in a lab came only when you were a child and somebody gave you the access. So again, I thank you for your work, and I'm really delighted to read some of the comments of these of the teachers in the ETOC book for the third cohort. There are 45 teachers, as you know, across the country who are being celebrated, whose work is being celebrated today. They have not only inspired children, but they've inspired others with their persistence, and I wish they will continue to inspire um, their fellow teachers. Uh, well, now you might wonder how does one make such a book, right? Make into such a book, and here's how we do it. So just so you know how the grading is done, right? So I'm giving you the secret sauce here. So the primary criteria for ETOC is the continuous engagement that we notice through the MyATL dashboard. So this is an important piece. Now you might say, well, why rely on a dashboard, right? Why not just get to know everybody personally, which would be a wonderful objective. But then I also realized that as I joined Atal Innovation Mission um, 15 days ago, if I were to visit two ATLs, if I were to visit 20 ATLs a day, I would be able to cover 7,000 in a year. So you recognize what a daunting task that is, right? So we have to rely on this dashboard to keep in touch with you. So sorry for that little bit of an impersonal angle to it, but still, it's really important to update your activity, your achievements, your student participation, your innovations that were created, your events conducted, the challenges organized in this dashboard, so that we can stay in touch and we can, we can reward the dedication that you all show. Um, I am sure that with this release of such a book, it'll inspire and energize many other teachers across the country to become that exemplary ATL in charge and do that with all their zeal and passion. So in closing, let me, as a fellow teacher, say we're in this together. We are counting on you on your continued excellence, and on behalf of AIM, Niti Aayog, the government of India, I applaud and congratulate the exemplary teachers of change, and urge you to keep walking the path and inspire us and inspire many other teachers and students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chintan. Now, we would like to unveil the much awaited ETOC book. We'll unveil it virtually. It is on the AIM website. This book is an attempt to celebrate, like Dr. Chintan mentioned, the great achievements of 45 amazing exemplary teachers of change. They have been consistently performing well, and their schools have been the top performing schools of their regions and districts and states. And this is an attempt to celebrate that, as well as to inspire all other teachers across the country to embark on this journey to take it up with more zeal in terms of even having their schools and their regions as one of the exemplary schools and exemplary teachers of change. You will have to go to aim.gov.in, and on that, in the recognition corner, we have the latest edition of the Exemplary Teachers of Change, which is the third cohort of Exemplary Teachers of Change. So aim.gov.in, जो हमारी वेबसाइट है उस पे आप जा सकते हैं, उसमें रिकग्निशन कॉर्नर करके है, उसमें आपको ये तीसरा भाग हमारे एग्जेम्पलरी टीचर्स ऑफ चेंज का दिखेगा, जिसमें ये 45 टीचर्स ने अपने बारे में अपने दूसरे शिक्षकों को अपने अच्छे-अच्छे तौर तरीके सिखाए हैं, क्या उन्होंने किया ऐसा अलग जिससे उनको ये प्राप्त हुआ कि वो अब एक एग्जेम्पलरी टीचर बन गए हैं, एक रोल मॉडल बन गए हैं बाकी टीचर्स के लिए। So I encourage all of you to go look at it. There is a lot of sharing of good ideas and thoughts. And also feel free to connect with the AIM team and with all these exemplary teachers of change if you want to know more about their success stories. And to share a bit about their success stories, we have the next section where we're fortunate that we have around 23 of them with us today of the 45. Few of them could not join us for this session today, but we do congratulate them and we hope to hear from them in another session, another time. But today we have all these teachers with us who've done this amazing great work, and we have a few questions. हम जानना चाहते हैं आपसे एक वाक्य में आपका संदेश दूसरे टीचर्स के लिए, आपका मैसेज फॉर अदर टीचर्स to get inspired with what you've done and share some experience with us. So with that, we'll move to the next section where we have a few questions. Okay, the first one is describe ATL in one sentence. So एक वाक्य में आप ATL के बारे में बताइए, क्या है वो आपके लिए?
Okay,
जी देवेंद्र जी.
myself, Devendra Singh. Good evening to all. Mission Director, Program Director, Innovation Cell Member, ETCU, parents, and dear student present here. I would like to thanks to AIM team which provides opportunity to me to describe ATL in one sentence. I think the establishment of ATL is not only a student whose parents providing everything, but an opportunity for millions of students which are below the poverty line. Myself won many awards during studying, but was denied innovation due to not having an opportunity like Atal Tinkering Lab. There was an opportunity to learn in science lab during studies, but not innovation as per innovation. As per my opinion, ATL means accelerate tinkering learning in education for innovation and creation, which provides self-reliance. When the country learns, it will grow, and the distance between the village and the city will be reduced. There are some special among us, our ATLs, because our team ATL Jila School Gaya, winner of the consecutive 3 years from the inaugural year 2018 ATL Marathon, 2019 School of the Month Challenge, and 2020 Atal Community Day competition. And now we see 2021 what happened here. I think before COVID, ATL was beneficial for tinker student. But due to COVID, being online increased the problem. Even in this pandemic, our students come to the school and learn. But when I with whole family got corona positive on 21st April, I refused to let the children come to the lab. Now I am well and victory on COVID, and will start work under a plan. This is the message for the other ATL in charges. You have to face all the situation and find a solution. So thank you.
थैंक यू देवेंद्र जी. आपने एक बहुत अच्छी बात बोली कि ये एक महीने या एक साल की जर्नी नहीं, ये कई सालों का काम है एंड कंसिस्टेंटली परफॉर्म करते रहना चाहिए एंड कंसिस्टेंटली लगे रहना चाहिए एंड अचीवमेंट्स और अवार्ड्स आते रहेंगे. थैंक यू.
Thank you.
We'll move on to the next.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ma'am, hope I am visible. And
Yes, Shilpa ji.
yeah, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shilpa Singh. I am from Bhalat Public School, Dadra Nagar Haveli. For me, I think for me, the ATL is a very great platform, ma'am. It has created
हर्ष जी, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे? While Shilpa ji is trying to connect, we can have the next. Deshi, Meka ji, anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Describe
Hello.
ATL in one sentence. आप ATL के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं? एक वाक्य में बताइए।
देखिए, मैं अभी दिसंबर से ज्वाइन हुआ हूँ। आई हैव ज्वाइन फ्रॉम दिसंबर 2020. I am new to Atal Tinkering Lab, but I want to say that Atal Tinkering Lab, in one sentence, I have literally prepared one sentence. First, ATL means innovations through fostering curiosity, understanding concept, and designing and fabrication of products which are useful to the society, to the rural society, and to the rural, yani ki rural plus urban society. I am from Gujarat, from Amreli. Due to educated from local languages, I am very weak to English, weak in English. But I
आप
tried.
अपनी भाषा में बोलिए, जो आपकी मनचाही भाषा हो उसमें आप बताइए। एंड ये सबके लिए है। आप अपनी मनचाही भाषा में, हमारे साथ सब क्षेत्र से टीचर्स जुड़े हुए हैं, सब क्षेत्र से शिक्षक हैं। तो जो आपकी मनचाही भाषा है आप उसमें बताइए। मैं हिंदी ही जानती हूँ तो इसलिए मैं हिंदी में बोल रही हूँ। पर आप जिस भी भाषा में अपनी बात बोलना चाहें बोलिए। आपके क्षेत्र के टीचर्स, शिक्षक उसको सुन के इंस्पायर होंगे और उससे प्रेरणा लेंगे। सो आप बिल्कुल बोलिए जैसे भी आपको ठीक लगे।
તો મને ખૂબ આનંદ થશે ખાસ કરીને ગુજરાતી બોલવામાં, કારણ કે એ માટે કે બાળકો છે એ બાળકોની જિજ્ઞાસા જે છે બહુ સારી રીતની વધે છે, અને ખાસ કરીને હાર્ડકોર એન્જિનિયર બનવું હોય, ખાસ કરીને આપણે અત્યાર સુધી શું સોફ્ટવેર વિશે ભણ્યા હોય અને થિયરિકલ વિશે ભણ્યા હોય, પરંતુ હાર્ડકોર એન્જિનિયર બનવું હોય તો એ બાળકો છે જો ATL માં પોતે રસ લેતા થાય, વિજ્ઞાનમાં રસ લેતા થાય, તો એને લીધે એ લોકોને ખૂબ ખૂબ આનંદ આવે. અને મારો પોતાનો એવી રીતનો સરસ અનુભવ છે 4 માસનો. હું ઓનલાઈન પણ એવી રીતના ક્લાસ છે અટેન્ડ કરું છું અત્યારે ડ્યુ ટુ લોકડાઉન. બાળકો છે સારી સારી રીતનું જાણે છે, ઘણી વખત ટીમ પણ બનાવે છે, આપણે ટીમ બનાવી જાણીએ છીએ, અને બાળકો સારું વિચારી જાણે છે. મેમ એ કહેતા આનંદ થાય છે કે અમે એક સેલ્ફ ડિસ્પેન્સિંગ મશીન પણ બનાવવાના છીએ. સેનેટાઇઝ ડિસ્પેન્સિંગ મશીન બનાવે છે, બાળકો વિચારે છે. ઓકે, તમારો સમય લીધો તે બદલ આપની ક્ષમા.
धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद प्रवीण जी। मुझे गुजराती आती है थोड़ी थोड़ी। आवड़े छे। नेक्स्ट।
Hello, ma'am. This is Vamsi Krishna.
जी वामसी
And
कृष्णा,
yeah,
प्लीज गो
ATL
अहेड।
means a revolutionary innovative to develop young minds into future technocrats, ma'am. And a teacher of in ATL teaching means despite teaching, ATL helps me to learn many things. According to saying, every teacher is a lifelong learner. And my teacher role, my advice to all the teachers who are present here is the role is just not a regular classroom or training. So it is more than that. You are the kingmaker to design young minds, like students into young technical mind to develop innovative ideas, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you for giving this opportunity for each and every AM team and Atal Thinking Learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Vamsi Krishna. Harpreet ji, you want to share?
Good evening to all of you. ATL is encourage teacher to experiment, explore, and follow a self-learning path. They think differently about problems and develop innovative solutions. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Harpreet ji. Any others would like to share what ATL, how has ATL helped you as a teacher? ATL ने आपको कैसे मदद करी आपकी एक शिक्षक के रूप में?
Myself. Yes, this is Ravi ji.
जी रवि जी.
I'm from Defense Laboratory School, Hyderabad. So ATL is nothing but the place of young tinkering minds create a new world. So that's it, ma'am.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ravi ji.
Yes.
हेलो.
Yes, Miss Monica. Please share your thoughts.
हाँ, मैं कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ. मैं गर्ल्स हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल बिछुआ छिंदवाड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट छिंदवाड़ा एनपी ATL इंचार्ज हूँ. ATL ने शिक्षक के रूप में मुझे और मेरे विद्यार्थियों को विज्ञान और गणित के पहलुओं को समझने के साथ साथ नए उपकरण और औजारों का इस्तेमाल करने के अवसर प्रदान करे हैं. हमारे यहाँ स्कूल में लड़कियां हैं सिर्फ, और लड़कियां जो है बहुत दूर दूर से आती हैं. कोई 15 किलोमीटर, 20 किलोमीटर, 25 किलोमीटर तक से भी आती हैं लड़कियां पढ़ने. लेकिन ATL लैब में उनकी रुचि को देखते हुए वो बहुत अच्छा काम करती है. उन्होंने कभी लैपटॉप पर काम नहीं किया, प्रोग्रामिंग क्या होती है सब वो नहीं जानती थी, लेकिन ATL ने उन्हें ये सब सीखने का मौका दिया है. अब वो बहुत अच्छे से आर्डिनो पर सेंसर, रोबोटिक्स सब पे बहुत अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट बना रही हैं, और उनको ये सब कर देख बहुत खुशी होती है मुझे कि बच्चों ने इतना अच्छा काम कर रही हैं. क्योंकि उन्होंने लिए ये सब करना बहुत मुश्किल था, क्योंकि उनका जो टेक्नोलॉजी जो एक्सपीरियंस था, जो उनका नॉलेज था, वो बिल्कुल जीरो था. लेकिन वो अब बहुत अच्छे से काम कर रही हैं. और ये सब करने में हमारी जो मैडम है संस्था प्रमुख श्रीमती सुषमा जैन मैम, वो बहुत अच्छे से हमारी मदद करती है. हमारे वेंडर श्री सुमित सेनानी सर, वो भी बहुत हमारी हेल्प करते हैं, मदद करते हैं ये सब काम को करने में. और बच्चों को आगे बढ़ता देख मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है मैम. थैंक यू.
धन्यवाद मोनिका जी. बहुत अच्छा लगा ये सुन के कि छात्राएं इसका आनंद ले रहे हैं और आप इसको आगे प्रोत्साहन दे रही हैं, बढ़ावा दे रही हैं. धन्यवाद.
बिल्कुल. ओके, थैंक यू मैम.
Ma'am, shall I, ma'am?
Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I am Rajashekaran
Yes,
from
Rajesh.
Tamil Nadu. ATL is the suitable platform for the current generation. It is a best way to make them as entrepreneurs. It is also a area of feast for their technical and creative hunger. They will get fulfilled there. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Myself, I am Pushpa from Sainik School, Sujanpur, Tira, Himachal Pradesh. I am the ATL in charge over here. First of all, I would like to say a very good evening to our director, sir, our AIM faculty, parents, students, all the ATL in charges present over here, and all my relatives also. I would like to tell you how ATL has really helped me as a teacher. It has helped me in imparting and transforming education and bringing on board a large number of students on a technological platform. It has made it possible to connect and reach out during this pandemic time, not only to the students of my school, but also the students from the community and develop their scientific, analytical, and logical temperament by providing them hands-on experience. I would also like to say that it has helped me in igniting the young minds and soaring their passion to an unimaginable level. In ATL, one can do wonders, and that's what we are seeing. Our young students are really, they're very creative and they're doing things which is, beyond imagination. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Pushpa. That was very well mentioned and said, and we're glad that it is playing that role for your school and the students in the school. Thank you for guiding the students.
Good evening,
Thank you,
madam.
ma'am.
Good evening, madam. I am Srinivasan here.
Yes, Srinivas ji, go ahead. Share your thoughts.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Respected mission director and all the dignitaries from Atal Innovation Mission. I am very much thankful for your support and encouragement to perform well in the Atal Tinkering Labs. I am R. Srinivasan from Atal ATL in charge from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Karaikal. My message to all other ATL lab in charges is, don't look for a very big startup. Always start with small things and big things will follow automatically. With this, I would like to thank my school principal and all other colleagues in my journey, and thanks everyone from the Atal Innovation Mission. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Srinivasan. And very rightly said, start with small, don't look for big things. Start with small, it'll become big. Thank you for your message to other teachers.
Deepali ma'am, I guess next is my cue. This is Deshraj
Yes,
Himan.
yes. Please go ahead, Deshraj.
All right, good evening to all. My name is Deshraj Diman. I am from Chandigarh and I am ATL in charge of Gurukul Global School. So the message, the one line to define ATL in one line is that this is the most progressive step ever taken to uplift the practical education in children. So in our school, whenever the children came to ATL lab, my only aim is to just tell the children whatever the question you will ask. There are only two questions an engineer, a scientist, or a doctor will ask. That first is how. Whenever they see something, then there should be a question that how it works, and then the question is why it's working like that. Then because when you're doing programming or making a robot or any project, so if they know every output that will be come as a result, then they will do or make the best things ever needed for the humanity. So we are preparing scientists, engineers, and doctors in our labs, and I guess all of the ATL in charge throughout India, I guess doing the same. So our main aim is to just generate the curiosity in the children, and that's what we do. That will be all. Thank you.
Very well said. Generating curiosity, it is the main aim for Atal Innovation Mission, as well as all of you for driving that aim for the Tinkering Labs. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Umesh Bajaj from DC Model International School, Firozpur City, Punjab. As my message to other ATL in charges is, as ATL in charges, I think we have a crucial role to play. I will urge all the ATL in charges to join hands together to motivate our young generation and mostly the disadvantaged in the nearby areas and inspire them to meet the global challenges that we as a society face. We need to focus on the development of the skills among the students as per NEP 2020, and so that 21st century shall be the century of skills. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Umeshi. Very well said. Community inclusiveness, that is, of course, something that we are constantly striving for. And I also add on to your message and by extending that to everyone to say, please add and share your ATLs with your community and teach as many students as you can and let many benefit from it. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Anjali Sharma from Delhi Public School, Gautam Budh Nagar. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Miss Anjali. Please go ahead. Please share your message.
Yeah, good evening, Director Sir, and good evening, everyone. My message to other ATL in charges is, let me tell you, ATL is doing a lot. ATL is conducting many sessions for ATL in charges as well as for teachers. As in charges, we come in between. It means in between ATL, AIM, Atal Innovation Mission, and students. So what we have possible, and after that, we have to transfer our knowledge to our children because they are ready to do wonders, but they need our support. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ms. Anjali. Very well said. You are that link from us to the ATLs. And that's why this role, and as Dr. Chintan also mentioned, that you play a very important part in this whole ecosystem of innovation. And a lot is due to the force that is within the ATL in charges that is guiding the students. Thank you for continuing to do that.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
First of all, I would like to thank the Managing Director of and to all the dignitaries who are present in this meeting. I am Thodamilan Singh from Mother's Pride Academy, Quasified Bishnupur, Manipur. I would like to give some message of how the Atal help the teachers. These Atals not only help the teachers, but not only help the children, but also help the teacher to develop different ideas and to innovate and face the problems during this pandemic. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Thodam. Very nice point that you raised that we're all learning in this whole journey. As teachers also, it has helped not just students, but as teachers, we are also learning and expanding our own vision and mindset. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. May I continue, ma'am?
Yes, please go ahead, Jitendra ji.
Yes. This is Jitendra Roda from SMS Datta Memorial Public School, Uttarakhand. I would like to convey my message to other ATL in charges. My message to other ATL in charges is, let us come together to make our nation a hub of technology with the help of new concepts and innovation, so that our India can become Atmanirbhar and digital India. That is our dream, and we can fulfill it with the help of ATL. Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, Jitendra ji. Excellent message that ATL will play a part in making India the innovation hub of the world and in becoming Atmanirbhar. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Thanks, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Ravi ji. Yes.
Ji, Ravi
My
ji.
my message to the ATL in charge. Please, in this pandemic situation, please stay home. Find a way to innovate India and healthy India. So thank you all.
Thank you, Raviji. And we cannot emphasize this any less that please exercise all precautions, take care of your health first. When you're healthy, then you have you're actually able to contribute to a healthier society. So yeah, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Here Pankaj Verma from Kullu, Manali, Himachal Pradesh. ATL definitely has enhanced and widened the horizons as well as the periphery of innovative area. And I would like to say here that the ideas, definitely there are a lot of ideas in the minds of the students, but they were not able to put something solid because they were lacking facilities and other technologies. But in a remote area like we are here in, even a tinkering lab is providing that platform, and they are now they're not like that they are in a rural or in some background backward area. they are feeling that they are also equal to the technology which are in Japan and in other parts of the country. So I think that this ATL is definitely providing a big platform for everyone. So this is all from my side. Thank you to provide me the opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Pankaj. And we really hope we are achieving that dream of being able to reach every nook and corner of the country and being accessible for various parts of the country, all districts and rural parts of the country. We're glad that we're achieving that through some way.
Yeah, hi. This is Dipankar from Kolkata. First of all, I want to thank AIM for bringing up this new initiative of ETOC, right? And usually in all our previous conversation, we have Mr. Ramanan in front of us. So this is the first time we have Dr. Chintan in front of us. So what Mr. Chintan was telling, that if he tries to visit, 20 labs in a day, right? So which is nearly not possible. But I would like to request Mr. Chintan that if you are visiting Kolkata, do visit our lab. Right. So my appeal to all the ATL teacher or the ATL, exemplary teachers who are here. See, I would like to say that ATL is a ecosystem, right? And it's quite complex, and where the teacher and the students, they are co-creating something new. And both of them are at the threshold of something new, because they have to come up with what is already being existing, or maybe they are working on something new. So it's a very exciting relationship, and both of them are not aware that what is the appropriate solution, but yet it is very enticing, right? So I would say that you keep ideating again and again, re-ideating, and definitely it will make a big change, right? So thank you very much. Thank you, ATL.
Thank you, Mr. Dipankar. And that's a very attractive proposition of visiting the ATL, and we will definitely try our best when things improve. Dr. Chintan will be happy to do that and visit as many ATLs as he can. The numbers are a lot. We are 7,000 plus now, but we will try that in the near future.
Can I
Thank you for your
say?
message. Sure, Dr. Chintan.
Can I just add? So, Dipankar, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. And yes, indeed, my urge would be to visit as many as I can, spend some time with you, get to know you, and so on. And even in addition to, physically being able to come, we will try to create a forum where we can all meet and talk about what's going well, what can go better, and so on. So we are trying to put together one such forum. It will be, so we will announce it sometime soon. Okay, but thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Chintan. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chintan. Yes, he revealed the secret. We are going to soon reveal that officially, that we'll have more platforms of virtually connecting with the schools. Okay. Any other messages from any of the teachers with us today?
Good evening,
Hello,
everyone.
ma'am.
Good evening. Yes, Ms. Shefali.
One and all present here. This is Shefali Chaudhary from Kamla Nehru Public Schools, Fagwara, Punjab. My message to all the ATL in charges is that let's strive together to build a culture of innovation amongst our students to make India a world leader, the tech giant in the near future. Thank you, everyone, and happy tinkering.
Thank you, Ms. Shefali. And yes, we all are aiming towards becoming a world leader in technology and innovation. Thank you. Mr. Bikash, do you want to?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
and
Mr. Bikash, your voice is cracking up a bit.
So, and we are also, the teachers are also learning many things from this Atal Tinkering Lab. And one of the important thing I just want to is Tinkering Lab. Dreaming is the important.
Thank you, Mr. Bikash. We lost your voice in between, but I heard some very good words and some very good things from you. Your last part was on dreaming big, and dreaming is very important. I and all of us couldn't agree more on that. And you also mentioned that the time you grew up, some of these opportunities were not available, and we are fortunate in a good time where we have these opportunities of tinkering labs. So let's make the most of it, and let's try and expand and share that knowledge with as many students as we can. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bikash. Do we have any others? Any other teachers would like to share their message? Okay, then with that, thank you so much, all exemplary teachers of change, for joining us today for this session. We couldn't emphasize this more, that your role as a mentor for the students and in their journey of discovery and innovation, you are extremely important. You play that key role. And now, being an exemplary teacher of change, you have a higher responsibility. Your responsibility of connecting the community of teachers in your region, playing that part in hosting sessions, in sharing your knowledge with them, in motivating and inspiring teachers and students in your community, in trying and exploring new initiatives and ideas that students could work on, solving problems and solutioning together. All these will be your responsibilities. Having said that, of course, this is a huge responsibility, but it comes with a very fulfilling feeling of contributing towards the greater good, towards the country, towards making India an innovation hub of the world. You are playing that important role. We thank you for your continued support, for you driving this change for your own schools. And we also now hope and expect that you will be playing that part in your regions as being the top performing schools, as well as exemplary teachers of your respective regions. So thank you so much for all that you do every day, and continue to do that in this Atal Innovation Mission's objective and mission of having 1 million students and children across the country as future innovators and entrepreneurs of the world. Before we close, may I request everyone to switch on their videos so that we can take a quick picture as a celebration of this moment where we have most of you with us today on this event of announcing the Exemplary Teachers of Change, the third cohort. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, all teachers and all students across the country watching us, a big round of applause for all the Exemplary Teachers of Change.
Thanks.
All right, so time for a group picture. We don't have some of the teachers who've switched on their camera. Please, I request you all to switch on your camera for a brief minute. I also request the ATL team that is really behind all this, who supports this entire journey for teachers and students. We have Naba, we have Vishnupriya, we have Jayant, we have Ronak, Swati. Madhuri also is a part of the team. She's not with us today, but thank you everyone. And thank you, Dr. Chintan, for making it so special with you joining us and motivating and inspiring all the other teachers. Have we taken a picture?
Yes, Dipali, we have.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I wish you all good health. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves and your families. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
Thanks,
Teachers.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Special thanks to Chintan, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.